What can I do for you? Safe travels, Muthsera. Hello again, Muthsera. Hello. You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Wraith Lythandus seems to be back in town. Wonder where he was off to. Good day to you.
Yes? Bye.
Please be generous, kind sir. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. Thank you, kind sir. He's a fairy tale. Of course, it's all just made up. Blessings of Stendar upon you.
Why do you bother me? Get lost or I'll pull your arm off.
Ganradhill. I train dogs. And people. Prefer dogs. People. I teach them advanced acrobatics. Up and jump. Dogs. I teach them to bite people. You got your people and you got your dogs. Dogs are loyal and stupid. People are smart and devious. I'll stick with dogs. There are some quality books at Machnaz. Just don't catch him when he's in a bad mood. Take care.
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Well met, the Emperor and his 3 sons, dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. Farewell. Oh, yeah, I'm Bazur Grogars. I got protection from the Aurum gang, so don't mess with me or they'll fillet you real good. Boss Uglies and Shadenall are the Aurums. Don't mean nothing to you. You is the outside. Just stay outside and everything's Mr. Tinker. Got me? I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Envil to hear him for myself. I can't believe the ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill. Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavanna Nadaran. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines. Enough talk.
Yeah? You're who? And why do I care exactly? Yeah, I don't need you, so go away, huh? I'm asking real nice because my mom brought me up right. What are you asking me for? Do I look like Vile's dog or something? Go on. Knit a doily or play a flute or something. Ganradel can teach you about acrobatics for a price. Of course, she'd rather be training her dogs. Enough talk.
Greetings to you. Welcome, pilgrim. I came here because I love nature. Because I didn't want to serve as a boot wizard in a mountain legion in Skyrim. The church is still in turmoil from the attack on the chapel of Dibella. I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself. Ganradel can teach you about acrobatics for a price. Of course. Farewell.
Welcome, pilgrim. The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead. It's a scandal that the Mages Guild has tolerated practice of the black arts among its members for so long. The current Archmage, Hannibal Traven, is true and bold to prohibit necromancy, reversing the Guild's shameful past policies of official tolerance. The Church has taken no official position on his teaching yet, but from the reports I've heard, he may be truly inspired by the divines. Rife Lythandus seems to be back in town. Wonder where he was off to. Goodbye. Good day. You too.
Good evening.
I am Gruyan Garana, Primate of Arche, and spiritual leader of the Shadenhall Chapel. In that capacity, I am pleased to offer advanced training in speechcraft, that the faithful might better spread the word of God's graces. Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar? What next? I closely supervise the priests and healers of Shadenhall Chapel, so they might more closely approach the sacred ideals of our faith. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, and that the attack on the Chapel of Debella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. People are subdued, troubled. A crisis like this tests the people's faith. Good day.
Stand clear! I'm sorry. No one except for Shadenhall City Guard are allowed inside this home. Due to outstanding fines owed to the city, Aldous Othran's property has been seized and is now sealed until further notice. Good day. I'm sorry. No one except for Shadenhall City Guard are allowed inside this home. It's you. Hi.
Hello again, Wilson. Hello again, Wilson. Hello again, Wilson.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello. You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards! The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd sent him back. He's a menace to this town. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhall, probably drunk. Only a month ago, he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. Garrus may be our only hope.
It's you. Hi. Anytime now. Yes? What do you want? I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer. She spends all her time helping others. I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. Goodbye.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhall. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself. Just look around. Is not Cheydinhall the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people. Milona Umbranox is better off without that irresponsible husband of hers. The most honorable thing he ever did was to disappear and leave her alone. When we are better friends, ask again. You too.
Yes? Yes? What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. Goodbye. Yes? What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. Goodbye. What do you want? Go ahead. Remarkable. That's just not funny. No more. You're frightening me. I'll take that, and thank you very much. Not now, not later, not ever. What a great story! No more. You're frightening me. Sorry, I don't get it. Don't talk such rot. You're good. I can't say I'm... Goodbye. Let's hear it. How goes it? I'm your relief. My feet are killing me. What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. Goodbye. How can I speak, citizen? Bye. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It is located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now? Well, I'll be here every day from noon until midnight. Let me know if you change your mind.
Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard...
Yes?
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you? Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style, like in Hammerfell. Eastern towns look gray and dull to me. A local gentleman has been looking to sell his manor. A bit run down, but a magnificent place, and priced to move. The manor belongs to Velman Benarouz. He's the one to speak to. Azan at the Fighters Guild is a fine warrior. I understand he can sign you up if you're interested. Take care.
Jason Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire. Glad to meet you. I'm currently employed at the Count's Arms, but I'm working on a piece I hope will gain me the patronage of a certain countess. Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. You too.
Varel Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy. I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Bye. Hi. What do you want? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Goodbye. How goes it? Enelroth, Morvain's apprentice. Varel Morvain's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years, just like the master. You too.
What is it?
Greetings.
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Greeting. Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. With all the farms in Nibonay, there's still plenty of forest and wilderness open for settlement. Be seeing you.
Take care.
Ah, how quaint. How do you do?
Make sure not to eat nightshade. It's very poisonous.
Good to know.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir and has... Yes? Where to buy weapons? Where to buy anything if you can afford to travel is the market district in the Imperial City. Be seeing you.
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone. No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
How are you? Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? I saw a wraith once. It threw a curse on me I'll never forget. Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll. Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Good to see you.
Hello there. All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
Hello.
Did I not tell you to avoid contact with us? Travel along the road and act normally. We should be shadowing you.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
You pathetic worm! I'm on your last hit me once more, and I'll kill you! Show me what you've got!
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found? A she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. You too.
Hello. They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rats. Nice, friendly folk in Anvil. Even the Countess greets me in the street. Well, except for that Newheim the Portly. He's a mean old scrote. Bye.
Greetings, Nord. Sir? You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold, and now he's in jail. Oh, I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear they took all their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. You too.
What do you want? We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Reynold Draelis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Reynold slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. Be seeing ya.
It's you. Hi.
I've heard the Jantis Brolus.
Angar, the world-weary, they call me. I've been everywhere and done everything. Now I'm settled down for a good long rest. Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship. Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
I've
How do
heard
you
he
do?
can teach his skills to
Anyone
others.
look... What? Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour.
So
He's
I've
seeing
heard.
you.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Novaroma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gels. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean South. Goodbye.
Greetings,
Is that
Nord.
so?
What's the news from the other
Don't you
parts of
think...
town?
What can I do for you today? The Countess is Heartland Nibbanean, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members. Good
I've heard
journey
that the
to
great
you.
houses of Morrowind are in upheaval.
What do you want? Good day.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so now.
Good day. Hello there.
Go ahead, please. I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Anvil to hear him for myself. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainil slew him. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. You too?
What?
What's going on with you?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together they pick apart the carcass of ruin and Indoril.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent... Well met. Put that back, you It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take...
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
My name is Selina Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Be seeing you.
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all. It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. You too.
What is it? Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Well met. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. Really, you're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft. okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Let me know when you're done with that little task.
Go ahead, please. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Valinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her. Good day.
Hi there. Well met. What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m. Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see. I hope I can help. She won't figure this out for weeks. It's times like this I enjoy what I do. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down. Goodbye.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. It's mostly just funny. There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. An intriguing fellow from what I've heard. A cut above the usual street corner rabble-rouser. He's the talk of Anvil, apparently. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Take care.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Bye.